23-year-old Femi Nandap, who had a history of mental health problems and was known to police. Nandap has pleaded guilty to manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility. But Dr. Ensink's baby daughter will never know her father and may one day ask who was responsible for his death.
The sisters moved here as small children when their father, Patrick, was made curate of the local church. One perk of that job was this house, the Parsonage, where they would live for the rest of their lives.
Here we are. Home, sweet home.
Today, it's Bronte Central for fans from all over the globe. Frozen in time for nearly 130 years, it's also the HQ of the Bronte Society, one of the oldest literary clubs in the world.
Well, it's a handsome house.
Svensson and Kui were found guilty of Jodie's murder. Just a few months before she died, Jodie had visited 10 Downing Street with her scout group.
The Uber driver charged with raping her was allowed to leave court. The day after his release, Amfo got on a flight back home.
They encourage people to step up. You step up, and then it's just like, oh, system failed, sorry, next time we'll get them.
Authorities believe Uber driver Jackie Gordon Wilson dropped a family at the airport, then returned to burglarize the home they just left.
53-year-old Larry Ward picked her up from Tin Roof that night. Giangera says she fell asleep in the back seat and woke up to Ward on top of her.
The jumpsuit was below my waist, and he was on top of me, and he smiled.
While he drove to a secluded street and raped her. Ward's DNA was on the rape kit Giangera took the next day. He says Ward was accused of sexual assault in 2002, but Lyft's background checks only go back 7 years.
And he took a backpack full of items and left out the front door. Taking a closer look at the suspect, Chariot recognized the guy.
This guy actually came to our house unsolicited, initially offering to rake our leaves.